Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, thank you so very much, and to my day one, you are come back once again. As you know, I always share 5 or 6 rules of life, and today I'm gonna share the 5 common rules of life that I think most people don't really apply, and I do not blame them. Sometimes people are just too ignorant, or they're just not aware of what they're doing, or maybe someone have never brought that to their attention. So this is common sense rule number one that I think we just don't pay too much attention to, and certain people just choose to ignore because maybe they feel there's nothing wrong with that. So when you're in a taxi or any public transportation, can we try not to talk loud, or avoid talking about personal matters, See, have you been in a taxi where someone is really talking about the other person? You're like, I wish this person was here, you know what I'm saying? Or you have a phone call and you're really loud, so much that everyone in the taxi can hear what you're saying. And I can see people, being uncomfortable, and they just don't know how to tell the person to stop. So I was like, we need to really work hard on this one. I don't think anyone should tell us like, hey, yeah, please lower your voice, or avoid taking personal phone calls in a taxi. I mean, I don't mind, you can take a phone call if maybe you getting lost or someone is waiting for you, or maybe if you're meeting someone. So those type of calls you can take, but also when you take those type of calls, avoid being loud, you know what I'm saying? Like, and avoid laughing. Like, I've have people laughing in a public taxi. I'm like, why are you laughing as if you were the only one in the taxi? Please be mindful of the person sitting next to you. So rule number two, this one. So if you kind of have mouth odor problems, like if some people have serious medical condition, please make sure you avoid talking too much. Have you noticed that most people who have this uncomfortable type of condition are the ones who talk a lot, and then you don't know what to do? So I've had a conversation where I'm even trying to cover my nose for you to, like, have a clue that what, maybe my mouth is smelling, because most of the time I'm sure if it has been smelling, you wouldn't pay that much attention, because you would have get used to it already. But the person you're talking to is uncomfortable, you can maybe even choose or try to get a bubble gum or something that's gonna help you manage the odor, because you understand some medical condition we cannot really hold you accountable for that. But if there's something you can do, please do that, and avoid talking to people and holding long conversation, and how your mouth make others uncomfortable. And number three, when you're chewing, avoid making sounds, especially bubble gum. If you seen someone, I feel like most of us just don't know how to chew the bubble gum and when to chew the bubble gum, and then you're trying to talk to people while chewing. I think maybe we should go to classes to be taught how to chew bubble gum, because I don't think you should be opening your mouth and making sound when chewing the bubble gum. So if it's pink, if it's white, we all have to see what you're chewing. I think when it comes to this one, most of us, or most people, don't know why they chew the bubble gum. Don't come for me, I said what I said. Number four, Lord Jesus, I think this one was supposed to be number one, but I just chose to put it number four because the other first one was as important as this one. So stop interrupting people. That shows a sign of disrespect, and you were not raised properly. So we're having a conversation, it's two of us, and you are in need, or you want to talk to one of us. Can't you maybe stand and wait? I think you should stand and wait until we finish. Or we are also human beings who would see that, hey, they want to talk to one of us, so let's cut this one short. Or I would excuse myself and tell you, hey, I'm going to be with you, just give me a minute. Instead of two people having a conversation and then you just jump in, you interrupt before they even finish. That's lack of respect for sure, straight up. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this one and say maybe we don't know, maybe it's ignorance. If you can interrupt two people who are having a conversation because you want them to hear what you have to say, that's lack of respect, and we need to work on that one. Okay, number five, and this is the last one. I feel like I kept the best for the last part. Number five, this gonna sound as personal, but it's not really personal. But if it has to be personal, I really don't see a problem with it. When you are being invited to a party, especially wedding parties, let me just highlight that one, and you are being given, or you've been given the theme, you know what I'm saying, they told you this is how we should look, this is how we should dress, and then you come totally different. I struggle to understand what you want us to do, what you want to show. I really try hard to understand, because if I took time to sit down and plan my wedding, plan my party, and then I was like, this is how I want it to look for aesthetic reasons, for my pictures and all this stuff. This is the rules that I want everyone to respect, and I kindly ask you. And sometimes they will even give you time to think about it. They will give you time to RSVP, but then again you don't do none of that one. Instead you come, you show up like that with a different theme, you know. So we need to normalize and start respecting people's wedding rules. It's okay if you won't get what is required. You rather, you know, excuse yourself and say, I don't think I will make it because of so and so. So I would understand. You'd rather not show up if you feel like you don't have what is required to be part of the, you know, the event, instead of showing up and you ruining almost everything. So please, let's normalize this one. And this is not only about weddings. With their baby showers, there are bridal showers, there are birthday parties, there are graduation parties. Every event, if you are told to wear a red color, if you are told to dress casually, to dress formally, please respect whichever, you know, requirement. Thank you so very much. I hope I did not come as rude. See you in my next, and always remember to be kind to one another. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Bye. Mwah.